Hello everyone, Luis Concepcion here, Strategic Profit Line Trading, coming to you with the plan of the week for week number 38. Here's our agenda. I'll go ahead and cover the news, provide a market overview of the indices. We have 48 companies reporting earnings this week. As things slow down, things will ramp up with a new quarter right around the corner. Week 37 provided 10 zones. We went 1 and 1. No entry was 8. And here is the outlook for this week's earnings. Monday and Tuesday look like quiet days, and then again ramping up Wednesday and Thursday. Went ahead and I updated our sheet. We have Ferguson and FDS. Ferguson worked, and FDS did not work out. So we are at a total of 77 and 8 on the year. Moving on to the news, as you can see on Monday, we don't have anything impacting the markets. For the British pound, watch at 11 o'clock. For those of you who trade futures and forex, the governor is speaking for the British pound. On to Tuesday, again, nothing impacting the U.S. markets. However, the euro will be affected, so that should affect the U.S. dollar. So be mindful of that. However, that is more towards the ending of, closer to the close of the market and after hours. So again, euro and British pound being affected on Tuesday morning, and then 45 minutes, I'm sorry, 15 minutes after the open, we have our PMI report, and then we have Powell speaking at 9:35, which is kind of awkward and an awkward time for him to speak. So be mindful of that on seeing what happens and what's going to be published. Uh, if there's any new direction on the Fed cuts or what he just did, or announcing of additional or not cutting in the future. So that's interesting that Jerome Powell is speaking on Tuesday at 9:30. So be mindful of that. Moving on to Wednesday, nothing to report. Then Thursday, we got final GDP and unemployment claims on Thursday morning, and that will be pre-market. So be mindful of that going into the market open of some possible volatility. Then lastly, on Friday, we have consumer price index, and that's going to be also before the market. So be mindful of that at the open. Moving into the chart, starting with the SPX, as you can see, another all-new time high. The first demand zone I have for you is 6459.74 to 6409.38. A reminder that there is no supply in the S&P 500. Moving on to the NASDAQ, also all-time highs. The first demand zone I have for you is sitting at 23,877.55 to 23,668.99. Onto the Dow Jones, also all new time highs, no demand until the 449.24 to 445.46, with a subsequent level right below it, so the 444.28 to 437.97. Then moving on to the rut, finally broke the last zone we have here. On On the index, however, just realize that the futures market, the rut still has not made an all-new time high. So this level is gone. With that being said, the first demand level I have for you is sitting at 2236.46 to 2200.83. So the rut has has a lot of downside potential if the markets decide to provide us a drawdown or a drawback. Now, moving into earnings, the first company I have for you reported on Tuesday is going to be AutoZone, ticker symbol AZO. No supply in AutoZone. Demand zone I have for you is 39.16 to 37.47. Next company I have for you is Micron, ticker symbol MU. Just made an all new time high as well. Realize that we have the demand zone at 142.49 to 138.40. And another zone here at 132.24 to 127.23. No supply. Next company I have for you is AirCorp, ticker symbol AAR. No supply in this company as well. First demand level I have for you is 69.47 and 66.59, with a subsequent level at 63.02 to 58.24. Next company I have for you is Cintas, ticker symbol CTAS. On the demand side, 172.69 to 176.46. On the supply side, 219.73 to 226.83. Next company I have for you is Thor, ticker symbol THO. On the supply side, 125.72 to 129.42. On the demand side, 69.55 to 65.31. Next company I have for you is KB Homes, ticker symbol KBH. You can see this is the level that's been holding it. So this is a more aggressive level at this moment in time. We have another level here at 82.64 to 84.38, which is your conservative supply. However, we're currently sitting in this zone at 66.38 to 70.51. On the demand side, I don't have a level for you until 42.08 to 41.01. The next company I have for you is Accenture, ticker symbol ACNN. On the demand side, 211.44 to 194.70. On the supply side, 275.56 to 291.01. Next company is CarMax. So for CarMax, we're sitting in this level. This is a larger level, 57.39 to 41.58. On the supply side, 81.66 to 84.53. Be mindful that this supply zone has already worked once or twice, actually twice. And then you have a subsequent level here at 90.54 to 93.53. Uh, Last company I have for you is going to be Costco. On the demand side, 932.70 to 924.22, with a subsequent level right below it at 915.86 to, let's call it, 895. And on the supply side, 1002.56 to 1006.67. However, we have our larger time frame level here at 1025 to 1065, and you can see we came in this level a couple of times and rejected it. That's going to do it for the markets this week. With that being said, if you're not doing so already, please go ahead and follow me on social media. Check out the blog. I just wrote an article this week on dividends. If you want to learn anything more, learn how to join our WhatsApp group or want to see what classes are coming up, feel free to contact me via email, DM me. And as always, have a plan. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, happy trading.